What are the best speed-oriented plated trainers released in 2025? Let's talk about my picks. A couple of thoughts before we dive in here. There are a lot of different types of plated trainers, and the word super trainer gets tossed around a lot nowadays. So for the specifics of this video, we are talking about plated trainers, not super shoes, but plated trainers that I enjoy for shorter, faster interval sessions, not necessarily for longer workouts. That's going to be a different video. Now, if I'm being honest, I wasn't that impressed with a lot of the releases this year for this specific use case. Most of the plated trainers released this year geared more towards long run workouts, but there are two that stood out to me in particular. The first one is the Boston 13. Now, the Boston 13 is going to be firmer underfoot, but that's one of the reasons why I enjoy it for this type of workout. You have the carbon-infused rods which run through the shoe, which are going to give you a little bit of rigidity for that snap. And for the most part, it's a very responsive ride. Now, if you liked previous versions of the Boston, you may not love this one. However, if you're looking for a shoe for short, fast intervals, this is one of my top picks, if not my top pick of the year. My next option may surprise some people, but it's the Mizuno Wave Rebellion Flash 3. And yes, that is how you say it. It is a Japanese last name. The Flash 3 has a plastic plate which runs through the shoe, as well as, I believe, a supercritical TPEE foam, at least on that top layer. Now, it does have a pretty unique geometry, which makes it fairly aggressive and does push you up on your toes, so if you have any calf and Achilles issues, maybe not the shoe for you. That being said, the right underfoot is very, very bouncy, and the foam, in my opinion, is fairly soft. This is the kind of shoe that I might choose if my legs were feeling a little bit dead going into a workout, where I wanted a little bit more assistance, a little bit more bounce, but still have that fun ride underfoot. Now, a third option that personally I wasn't a huge fan of, but I get it, is the Endorphin Speed 5. In previous years, I felt like the shoe was better suited for long run workouts, kind of tempo runs, things along those lines. But with the Endorphin Speed 5, I do feel like it pushes you up onto your toes a little bit more and has a little bit more of an aggressive ride and feel. It utilizes Power Run PB, which is a PEBA-based responsive foam, and also has a plastic Pebax plate, but as you can see, it's not quite as rigid as some other options out there. For me, one of the big highlights is also the comfort of the upper. It has one of the better uppers on the market today for a plated trainer. Obviously, these are my favorites from the year, but what is your favorite plated trainer released in 2025? Let me know in the comments below.